You know, that's what I'm gonna say. Somebody said, "Oh, how you doing?" "Oh, I'm still in Ghana, and Nkufa is still president."
I said that somewhere, and somebody said, "Why?" What can I say? The interpretation is yours.
That's right.
Yeah, what you want to do with the response I've given you, that's fine.
And depending on where you sit in the society, that might mean for you great news and be, very fantastic for you.
How many people?
Oh, there's a few.
A couple of people.
A couple of people
who are not complaining will tell us that, "Oh, Charlie, but this doom saw is not that what you experienced." But
those are people that when the lights go off, the plant automatically kicks in.
I pity these communicators. So these
why
communicators.
Why are you pitying them?
I can't imagine me sleeping in darkness and coming right the following morning to sit on TV or radio to argue
that everything is fine
with all the might in me that no, everything is fine. Meanwhile, just the night before, I was sweating on my bed.
Sometimes when we go on break, they say, "Charlie,
Charlie,
it's no good, but Charlie, we for defend it.
How we for do?
I honestly think that leadership is making communication very difficult, and is giving communicators a bad name. Imagine what Richard Ahiagwa is going through. The man speaks, and everybody, is at him. Everybody is so. Are you in Ghana? Are you sure you live in Accra? Are you sure? Meanwhile, the man is doing his job.
Yeah.
So I think that in designing our strategies, the communication bureaus of the various political parties should also factor some elements of truth. It is the one missing element in our political communication.
You want to be
That's
told
right.
the truth.
Yes. It's interesting.
I mean,
Like you say, truth is not part of the lineup.
Elsewhere, the voter appreciates honesty and truthfulness of the office holder.
Honestly, do you know that sometimes when you admit that something is wrong and you are at fault, you disarm your opponent. You completely disarm your opponent. I admit that I've made a mistake. I agree with you. It is terrible, and I am working on it to rectify it. Everything you say is correct.
Simple
it is
strategy.
I can't hold you.
Simple.
I can't joust you. I can't beat you.
So
I can't arrest you. I can't force you.
Imagine that government had
Cannot shame the
admitted.
shameless.
Imagine that Nepo had admitted that, guys. Yes,
it's bad.
Mahama was terrible. We dealt with it, but now we are going back to where we almost were. There's 1, 2, 3 challenges. This is what we are doing about it. Please bear with us. I mean, who would have faulted him?
Well, Sixtus, this party in particular, the New Patriotic Party, cannot go on that tangent because in opposition, they had all the ideas. They had all the men. They had all the solutions. Only they were right.
Helen.
Contrary views were absolutely subpar.
You cannot.
I agree. I agree with that, but they don't seem to agree with that.
Was it Kufuor who said...
Power can trick you. That's President Kufuor.
Kufuor, yes.
Power can trick you.
Can trick you.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
I mean, sitting outside, how you view things is very different from when you are directly inside. So speaking from the inside is different.
Oh, yes.
Your appreciation of the problem changes. It's completely different. So you can always make those.
Yes, but that would include them eating a big slice of humble pie, and we know the size of the ego, the sizes of the egos we're dealing with. You have a regional minister goofing and says, "I will not apologize today. I will not apologize tomorrow."
He said he will not apologize for doing his job. He's forgotten that the man he arrested was doing his job.
Yeah.
So I think that it's also because of the
like
kind of political system we practice.
Exactly.
Because elsewhere in the US, for instance, where you have midterm elections, you can easily lose the house if you misbehave like that. Because and maybe that's one thing our pollsters need to also begin to do. Continuously measuring the likability of the administration, how the public. Whether the public is still with you,
I think
whether
that,
we are deserting
I think that they
you.
do that when they ask the question, do you think the country is moving in the right direction?
Yeah, those are normally from the Afrobarometer.
Right, Afrobarometer.
Yes.
I think Musa Dankwa
you see, we have to begin to measure, for instance, the
goodwill that the government
has.
You know.
So if we're to do a poll today to ask, Akufo-Addo won the election with this margin. Does he still have that margin of people following him?
No, in 2020, we knew that the margin had dropped. The electoral record of 2020 will tell you that
granted.
the margin had dropped.
No, but let's even use the 2020 benchmark.
Okay.
If he won with 100,000 votes,
Right.
let's just say
Do we
he
still
won.
have 100,000
Does he still
people?
have 100,000 people
But 60, you don't need
liking
research
him?
to tell you that. Oh.
No,
You
but
know,
you see,
because
that
internally,
will also prick.
well, but internally, I mean, if Asin North, Kumewu, Ejiso is not anything to go by. These are, if you like, strong places where the MPP has held power all the time, right? Or over time. And if internally you have people standing up to speak to you and say, no, Kennedy Chapon said he was going to give Dr. Bawumia Akufo-Addo showdown.
Which Helen explained away.
Yes, but what does that? I mean,
Must be a different Helen.
That actually should tell you that, Charlie, all is not well. All is not well. Look, I'll go back and say that all the 10 people, including Dr. Bawumia, who said that, we want to wave the flag of the MPP into the 2024 elections.
Yeah.
They all say, we want to change. This is what is happening there. We don't support it. We want to change. All of them.
That's right.
Including the vice president, who is number 2, who also acts as president when the president is not around. He said, we all want to change. So if they all want to change, what makes you think that the people also do not want to change?
That's right.
The people are always looking for a certain kind of change. You know. Well, the new finder this morning says Bawumia's policy is good for present, next generations. Ahafo chiefs say so. President assures blue skies of government support. 2 busted for attempting to smuggle 130 bags of cocoa beans to Togo, and network failure galore. Prospective first-time voters are disappointed. The Accra Times says, Sayo, pay Zoom Lion workers. Workers cried as they appealed to Nanado. They're in a handshake with Siai Japong, boss of Zoom Lion. Also, at the commissioning of the Apiache housing project, Bawumia extols Jenapo for his sterling leadership qualities and hold government accountable for critical environmental issues. John Mahama urges the media. And also, Paul Asiki Simi goes home. The originator of Let's Solve It the Bosa Way. He goes home 1944 to 2024. He has lived his life. The great Paul Asikisimi. He says, let's solve it the Bosa way.
Ghana's favorite newspaper, the Daily Guide newspaper this morning, is screaming Mahama will run down Ghana. And this is a quote from President Akufo-Addo. Comes with the picture of the president flanked by some officials at the event at which he made the pronouncement. Information Minister designate visits Daily Guide and comes with a picture of Fatima to Abubakar, Kwame Blay, staff of Western Publications Limited, and some officials of the Ministry of Information. Voter registration takes off after initial hitches. A registrant at one of the centers in Accra is pictured. You have good policies. Ahafo chiefs are speaking to Bawumia. Nana Ansa Adu, is it Adu or Edu? Edu Ba the second. He's pictured there, flanked by the flag bearer of the New Patriotic Party. On the back page of the Daily Guide newspaper, GFA sets mandatory rest periods. Stay away from your wife. Court tells ex-rugby captain Greenwood won't return to Red Devils.
Let's stay away from your wife. What's the issue?
I haven't read the story.
Don't mind your wife.
This one you tell.
No. I'm sure this would be a restraining order kind of a thing.
I hear you, Helen. What do you have?
All right, let's zoom into the daily graphic. EVAT in limbo. Retail outlets suck economy dry. Nation loses billions in revenue. This is that integrated system that they took shop to shop, and apparently people are not complying with it at all. We're losing money.
No.
I'm sure we'll have one revenue assurance company that is breathing in the background,
And
waiting to come
nicely.
they're waiting to come and make sure that this EVAT system
somebody
is
cries
assured.
shopping already.
Who knows? Let's look into it too. Man, I say good
Consulting
morning.
and chopping.
Be bold to publish findings, Attorney General.
Like you like violence.
Oh, it's the achim in me. Be bold to publish findings. Attorney General tells African investigative bodies. Hey, Godfred Yeboah Dami, Attorney General and Minister of Justice. He's pictured there. I was watching him over the weekend. Interesting guy.
Fine gentleman.
I was. System failure. I was watching him over the weekend. They're on different platforms.
You want to say about the Attorney General? Please continue.
I'm sure today we'll have some time to delve into the tango between Iyoko, AG's office, OSP. Hey. Wow. System failure delays voter registration. On the back page, Greater Accra RegSec declares Ramsar site security zones. And you see a very interesting picture here of a building that has sprung up next to a lagoon.
Okay, Michael, what do you have? Quickly. We have to
The
run.
Ghanaian Times, help us deal with land guards, sun winning. Blue Skies management appeals to president. Goma Fete chief condemns killing of soldier at Kaswa. New force leader launches 100 million Ghana city crowdfunding to support electioneering. Limited voter registration commences, experiences hiccups.
Guys, we have to go. Thank you very much indeed. Quickly, we'll take a break. When we return, Johnny's Bite is up on your radio. Stay with us on here on Sunrise on 3FM 92.7.